And hopefully your linear model went well. I haven't had a chance to look at those. I'll look at those today and tomorrow. And then this week, I'm still setting stuff up. For this week, we're going to do some probability. This week's going to be a little bit lighter. I think I'm ready to turn on the homework, but I wanted to give it one more look. The reading quiz is still in progress. And the application may not happen this week because, let's take a look at the syllabus. We're starting to shift gears a little bit in the type of statistics we're looking at. So we started off with chapter 1, which is about samples and the kinds of data we can collect. And then chapter 2 was analyzing that data with different descriptive statistics and graphs. Chapter 3 took it a little farther where we looked at, the end of chapter 2, week 3, took it a little farther where we compared to quantitative variables to see if there's some kind of relationship. Linear is all we're looking at for now. And this stuff right here is descriptive statistics. So given a set of data, how do we summarize it? And then what do those summaries tell us about the data? Probability and descriptive statistics together help us do inferential statistics, which is the rest of the quarter. So usually in the week we do probability, we have the first exam. And I usually write that in here. So this week is going to be a little light. So I was thinking about not having the application because I'm going to have you guys take the exam this weekend. So I'm still working on that. I saw some people started looking at the practice exam. That was from last year, which was a different book. And so you may have noticed your attempt at the practice exam disappeared because I had to erase it in order to write some new practice questions. And that is, I think, about ready. So let's see. So again, hopefully you finished last week's work, and if not, get in touch with me. I'm going to start grading the linear models you came up with today. And then this week, we're looking at probability. We're only looking at 2 sections, and I had that posted last week. The videos I posted today, the practice I will post after class. There'll definitely be a reading assignment, but I'm thinking that the application will not happen this week because we're going to have an exam too. I'm just going to pull that out now. And then, oops. Oh, here's a button to hit. There we go. So I'm going to republish exam. And there's the date, the 22nd. Let's see. Thursday, I think I'll move that to Saturday. And then there will be a timed exam, and that has the wrong point value. So let's fix that. And that will be over the weekend. So usually I give like a 3-day window to take an exam. Once you enter the password, you'll have 90 minutes to get it done. And design the exam to be done in under an hour. So you have 50% more time than I think the prepared student would need. What's the date for now? Monday, sure, we'll leave that.
What if you're just sort of prepared though? Then you might need a little longer.
You want to be more than sort of prepared. And the exam is based on the stuff in the book and the practice problems and the applications we've done. There'll be no questions that are surprises that you haven't seen before. Here's the other thing I want to change, the due date on the practice.
How many questions does the final have?
The final exam usually has around 10 questions. Probably going to change the point value on it. And usually the practice does not count record your grade. It's optional. I'm going to set that to Saturday. Okay. So this week, I'm going to read the first two sections of the probability chapter, which is at the end of the book. And then there'll be practice problems and a reading quiz. Since I don't like to give exams immediately after covering something, so probability will not be on the exam. The exam is only chapters 1 and 2, and it's really mostly chapter 2, which was the descriptive statistics. So it wouldn't be a bad idea in preparation to review your practice in week 2, in addition to taking the practice exam, and the practice exam is optional. And then the timed exam, I'll give out the password for that on Friday, so you can take that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday at your choosing. Questions?
I only have Mondays and Fridays off. Is there a way to get like the quiz, or sorry, the password? Like when will it be released on Friday so that I have time to do it?
Friday morning, first thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Other questions?
Yeah, I have one, Gary. How many times can we take the practice? Is it unlimited times or just
Yeah,
once?
the practice is set up just like the homework, the practice problems from the homework. So every question you get 3 tries. If you don't get it right on the first try, it shows you the answer, and then you can try a different version of it. And you can just keep doing that over and over and over and over.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Other questions? Good questions so far, thanks.
We do have to include our work when we're doing this, right? Like on a piece of paper or a spreadsheet?
So for this one, I'm not asking for work, but the statistics are that people do better when they write down work. And so if you want, you'll have the opportunity to send me any written work you have or any spreadsheets right after you take the exam. And so if you get something wrong, I can look at that and say, oh, look, they had it mostly right. So that's a good idea.
Will that make a difference in your grading if we send you work?
Yeah, I always review your exams after you take them. And if you sent me work, then I reconsider your score. If I don't have any work, then there's nothing to reconsider. So it's worth trying.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Yeah. Other questions? Okay, let's get on with this week's topic.